Alright guys, in this video I am going to share with you just some kind of random things going on. I built a cabinet that's getting hung and I am gonna clean and do some stuff around the house, and I might even do a Costco haul for you. So stick around, hang out, let's get all this stuff done. It's just awesome. I love getting stuff done. It makes life so much better. So this is the cabinet that's gonna go above the range. But if you can tell, there's this box here. So I have to make this cabinet custom size on the inside. I was gonna trim the face of it as well, but I decided I wasn't gonna do that because it only will say 4 inches above the range and it'll still look good without trimming it, I think. Yeah, it'll be nice. So this is the face. I bought faces so that they would all match. Like these are the same faces as these. These ones are different. These are from the original kitchen. They're just a little bit different. Like this is just a little skinnier basically, and they were knotty, so I had to like knotty. I had knots. So I had to fill in the knots. I still have to do a little bit more sanding and filling, but on those ones. But I didn't want to have to size this, so we're just gonna put it there, but the face will be bigger than the cabinet. So I'm cutting, you can see this line that I drew it all along the back as well. I'm cutting that much off of the cabinet, and it's just gonna sit right underneath this, and the face will also attach up there and onto the cabinet. So that's kind of where I'm at. I have to continue the line inside because Devin's gonna cut it for me on the table saw. I don't really trust myself with the table saw, and I figured it would be easier to cut it off instead of having to take it all apart and then put it back together after cutting. So we'll see if that'll work. I'm hoping. But yeah, it should be okay, right? So right here, I just went around the inside with this measurement. I used this just piece of wood right here just to measure it once and then go around the inside with it because it was just a little easier than using the measuring tape. And so I just went around the inside, and then once I had that done, I grabbed some painter's tape and I went around all of the inside with the painter's tape just along those lines. And this just really seemed to help because it kept the wood from like splintering and splitting and cutting in the wrong spot. I don't know, it was just good. And then here we are cutting the inside of the cabinet. It was very terrifying, but also I was just like, okay, let's get this done. The table saw did wonderfully. It was also nice to not have to do it myself. So thank you, Devin, for doing this for me. It was wonderful. So now once it was cut, I just added this piece right here. I just had some spare wood from the old cabinets that I just added to the back there to give it some structure. And then I took these pieces and put them in the same spots that I was putting the frame, just so that because it was going to be sitting right up against the wall on the top part, it needed a little bit of a buffer for the hinges. So I just made the box the exact same size as the frame, as the face of the cabinet, except it had 2 little wings, and you'll see why in a little bit, but you might not see why in this video specifically, but I will be putting something in front of those so that you won't see them once the kitchen's all done. So I'm just starting to put the frame on here as well, just getting everything lined up and then using the nail gun to just nail it in there. And the first time I ever used the nail gun was like absolutely terrifying, but I've gotten used to it. Even during this project, I learned how to use the table saw, so I felt pretty good about that. I cut some like small pieces of wood. I haven't cut big long stretches of wood because that really scares me, but I can cut little pieces. Like I cut all those little pieces that are on there that are making the little frame behind. But anyway, here's me talking now. So this is the cabinet and it's really fancy. I want to go see how this looks in the kitchen, so let's go. All right, so this is where we're putting it, and I just want to make sure. So that's how far away from the wall the actual cabinet needs to be. Guys, I made a cabinet. It's not done yet. It's gonna hang up right here where those boards are. And I had to put the boards there because there's not a ton of, what's the word? There's not a lot of studs behind that wall. So that's my cabinet. It's so beautiful. A lot of painting needing to be done, a lot of filling of the holes and everything, but it's made. It's really cool. The boards behind will help with hanging, but it's also to help with the space behind, because this cabinet was shallower than the space allotted, so I had to add a little bit, I had to add like a second panel behind here that's about 1/4 of an inch, and then the 2x4s are, well, 2x4s are 1.5 inches thick, so that made it the perfect depth. So that'll be good. Devin and I are gonna hang that tonight, so I'm excited about that. And so I'm gonna get the kitchen kind of cleaned up. It's pretty messy. I'm just ready to, I don't know, I'm ready for things to like be normal, but just like at least the little projects getting done is really helpful for like keeping things nice. And like I look at my kitchen and yes, it's a mess, but I know it's not going to take me very long to put everything away because it has a place to go. So I'm going to set you up. We're going to clean my kitchen really quickly. Hopefully it'll only take like 10 minutes. I'm not going to do the dishes because there's not very many in my sink. But yeah, so let's get some of this stuff done.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
So I spent a solid like 10, maybe 15 minutes cleaning up, and that's because I had to end up scrubbing the countertop where Dad was sitting. Makes a big mess. So the only spot that I didn't really do, I just put everything over here that has to do with like hanging up the cabinet and renovation stuff that I don't want to take downstairs yet. Like this box of tile that I've been using to kind of decide like what to do with the backsplash. Also, can you tell that I couldn't find a I could not find a stud. Oh man, I know there's one in there somewhere, but it's whatever, it's fine. Anyway, so looking better, it feels really nice. And no, it's not perfect, but a solid 10-15 minute cleanup was all it needed. And that's progress for me, to clean the kitchen before, to get it to like this point before I started renovating, or not renovating, but before I started decluttering, it would have taken me 45 minutes, an hour just to get it to this point, and just because I wouldn't know where to put everything, and it probably just would have made other places more cluttered. And sure, yeah, some places might still be more cluttered because I clean the kitchen now, but it's not the same amount. I can see the progress from my minimalism journey, and guys, I've only been doing this 4 months, so I'm not to a point where I feel like I'm done, you know? It's gonna take some time, but it feels so good right now. While I'm at it, there's our entertainment center that's been needing some TLC for a minute, so let's just go clean that up really quick. You know, we're here, let's do it. And then after that, I have some laundry I need to put away, but I don't know if I'll film that just because I've been filming me putting away laundry too often, so I'll probably just do that. The next clips you'll see are us hanging up the cabinet, and I'm just so excited to get that hung up. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go to the Costco because I need to get some Costco food. We're running low on like everything I need from Costco, so yeah, I'll do a little Costco haul for you guys. But honestly, like, I'm just ready to have my house back. Once I get the kitchen stuff done, I'm gonna be so happy. It's gonna take some time though. Okay, this is crazy, I'll show you. But I'm just gonna start going through all this crap. This is Dan's ukulele. This is my old ukulele that I bought, and then it broke, but we ended up fixing it recently. So like this part was like super far away from this part, so we glued it with some E6000 and it worked really well, so you know, it's good. I'm gonna go put this away. So as most of you probably know, we finished Dan's room, so a lot of his toys are gonna go in his room now. He has a few out here, mostly ones that he's brought out here, and then like a puzzle and things, but for the most part, I'm gonna be putting this stuff in his room, and we're gonna be organizing that soon. But as of right now, I'm not that worried about getting his room organized. It's just not on my priority list. And yes, one day it will be. Cabinets are top of that list right now. His little wallet. So when he wakes up, I'm just gonna put everything that goes in his room on this ottoman over here. And then once he wakes up, I'm just gonna stick it in his room. I don't care where it goes. I am not in a place where I can organize toys yet, so.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing.
It definitely looks better than it did though. But over here, it could look better, but this is just all gonna go in his room. Now that that's like mostly cleared off, I'm gonna do a dusting. Just a quick dust. And clean off the wall where Dan got some pencil. I don't know how he got it up there though, that's interesting. Now let's hang this thing up. I'm excited.
Girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to to you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe, but still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody, I need somebody to love. I need somebody, I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
Yay! For the first time in forever.
Have more light.
I
don't have enough already.
love light. Hello guys! So it's the next day and I went shopping at Costco. You can kind of see what I got, but I'm gonna show you everything that I got because I mean I just have fun. I love Costco. I haven't gone to Costco in like 2 months, but I go like once a month or once every 2 months. I just get the things I need and that will last me. It lasts me forever. This is the biggest Costco haul I've ever done though, so yeah. I'm really excited to show you what I got, but don't judge me, I got a lot. There were some good deals and things that I kind of wanted to try new things. It was just one of those days where it was like, I want to try new things, I want to explore, and you'll see. I got a lot of stuff, but it's good stuff and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So let's get into it. So on my enormous island, I have all of this that I ended up picking up at Costco today and I'm so excited about it. But then I have even more over here and yeah, it's fine. So what I decided to do, so I had quite a bit of stuff on my list and then I did end up getting some extras that I wasn't necessarily planning on, but I'm glad I got them. I'm excited to try them and I'm excited to see. But this first thing is my favorite bread, at least my favorite white bread that comes with like pre-sliced and everything, but it's Grandma Sycamore's homemade bread and it's just so good. So I got a 2-pack of those. It's just the cheapest place to get them and it's like $2.50 per loaf, which is a lot better than the $3.50 to $4 that it is at any other grocery store. And then if you've ever had the hot dogs from Costco, my husband loves them and Devin just loves them. So I got the beef ones. I hope they're good. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever made these, but I think he'll like them. I'm sure they're just hot dogs, you know, like I don't know. But they're the foot long ones or 10-inch ones, whatever they are, the 1/4 pound hot dogs, which is insane. And then they put them on these sandwich rolls and they're just about the right size. They do hang over a little bit, but you can buy these in their food court for like $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink, which is a steal if you ask me. But I figured we could try and make our own, which would be a little cheaper, but also Devin could have a couple and be happy about it. And so that's all I got in bread because, I mean, we eat too much bread, guys. Honestly, this is probably way too much anyway, but I love bread, so I still got some breaded things. They're over there, but just let's get to them. And then over here, This one was interesting. It looked good. It's Cheerios Oat Crunch in the flavor of cinnamon. I don't know. It looked slightly healthier than like the really sugary cereals, and I wanted to try it. And it was on sale, so I was like, okay, fine. I guess I'll get them. And a lot of the stuff that I did get is things that will last me forever. This bag of garbage bags is going to last me so long. How many 90 bags? Yeah, that's gonna last me forever. At least a year. So I'm glad I grabbed those, because garbage bags, if you have to buy them all the time, it's a lot. It's a lot. So that's like 2 bags a week for a whole year. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and then this one, it's not quite 2 bags, but I mean, they're really big. They're 33 gallons, so they'll last quite a long time. And then this, I like to get this kind because it kind of is like the Tide Pods, but I actually like this a little bit better because the scent isn't as strong. It's still strong, but it's not as strong, and it just makes your clothes smell good. I just use this. I don't use like any fabric softener or anything. I just use the pods, and it's a 152 pack. I think it's $20, or I think it was $19 today. That's pretty dang good for that many, and it's the off-brand, so it's not going to be as expensive. All right, over into more of the food stuff, which I guess I didn't really organize this very well, but it's fine. I have some bananas. They're just really green. I don't know. We'll go through them. Dan eats bananas. I don't know. And then I got the mandarin oranges, the Peels brand. Hopefully they're good. Usually Costco's produce is pretty dang good, so I'm hoping that it's good. And then this 5-pound block of cheddar cheese it's just such a good deal to get cheese like this. It lasts so much longer, and it's a better deal. And I don't know, I like to buy the cheese there, and then if you need to shred it, you shred it. If you need to chop it, you chop it, you know. Because you can buy shredded cheese, which is nice for certain things, but not for everything. So I like to get a big block. And then these are something that was more of a splurge. The bacon crumbles. I have seen people put these on everything, and it just sounds so good. You can put them in things, you can put them on things, you can put them under things. I don't know. It just sounded delicious. Obviously, we like bacon in this house, so I bought a 3-pound thing of this thick cut bacon, and it's just really good bacon. So I usually split it into like a third, so it's like, I think it's a half pound for each thing that I do, and then I throw it in the freezer and just pull out the section that I want and use it for that day, and usually I just cook it in the oven. And then yeah, see, like the produce is all separated. And then I got this big thing of mayo. I just feel like I'm always running out of mayo. We use it in a lot of recipes and a lot of things, so I was like, let's get a big one. I like the Best Foods brand the best. I don't know, I just like it. I don't know. It's just good. I don't know if there's really anything to say about it. It's just yummy. I just like to eat it and put it in my mouth, and then, you know. Okay, and then I needed some honey, and I make teriyaki chicken like all the time, and I never have honey, so I was like, okay, I need some honey. I need to get a big thing of honey so it lasts me forever. I love honey in certain things, not in everything. It has its place, but so I grabbed this. Hopefully it's good. It's unfiltered, so hopefully, you know, it's raw and unfiltered, you know, hopefully it's good. And then Parmesan cheese, because you can never have enough of that in your life. It's enormous. This thing is huge, guys, like so big. And then they had strawberries, 2 pounds of strawberries for $3.50, I think. It was a good deal. I wasn't gonna pass it up, so I grabbed 2 of those. I'll be doing like a food prep after. I'm gonna put all of this food away and do a little food prep for you guys too. But yeah, so because I have containers to put these in, so I'll show you that in a minute. And then I got these grape tomatoes. My husband's uncle, we were at their house and they put some grape tomatoes out, and she told me she got them at Costco, and I was like, okay, I need to get some. They were tasty. They were so good, and Dan loved them too. I've gotten grape tomatoes, but the little packages, at like the little stores, they're not very good. I was like, we'll try this. I don't know, it just sounded good. I never used to be a cherry tomato or grape tomato person. I used to hate them with all my might, mind, and strength. And now I just love them. They have such a good flavor. And I don't know what it is, but it's just really, really good now. I guess your taste buds change as you get older. And then I got a pound of butter. Man, this stuff is expensive. I'm pretty sure I paid an arm and a leg for this stuff. Oh, but I had to get butter. I have to have butter. I can't cook without butter. It's too important in my diet. I love it, and I will never do margarine. Sorry, I can't do it. It's just not as good. All right, and then I'm sure you were wondering when I was gonna get to these. I am in love. Have you ever had macarons? Macarons? I can't ever say it. But they look amazing, especially this line of them. My favorite ice cream is pistachio ice cream, so that's why I'm like immediately drawn to those. The strawberry ones look really good, and the chocolate, and they have lemon and peaches and cream and blueberry. So I'm just really excited to try all of these. They just look amazing. I haven't had a macaron since we were in Las Vegas on our honeymoon. So it's been a long time. And they look amazing. So I'm excited about those. We had friends coming over, and she actually bought these. She just put them in my fridge because she's doing keto right now, and then she's stopping on Wednesday. But they're coming over on Wednesday, so they're gonna eat these with us, and we're gonna get gorge probably. It's fine. We'll try not to gorge too much, but it's delicious, and I'm excited. So she actually bought these. This is the only thing that she bought. She just left them here for later, but I had to show them to you because they're so beautiful. Just like, oh, so pretty. I really want to eat that one right there. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so I got some eggs. I've just gotten used to buying the brown eggs. I don't know. I used to buy white eggs, and now I buy brown eggs. I don't think there's a difference, truly. These ones are cage-free, and honestly, I just bought the cheapest eggs they had. And lately, I've been buying brown eggs because they've been cheaper at the grocery store for some reason. Like, I guess less people want to buy the brown ones. I don't know. I don't care. They're just eggs. I just put them in things and I eat them, and it's good. So I got some eggs. And then some chocolate milk. Dan actually picked this out. I don't think I could have left without grabbing a thing of chocolate milk. He loves chocolate milk. So yeah. A gallon of chocolate milk, and then this is just 2%, I guess, and then 2% regular milk. It comes in a 2-pack. I don't know, it's milk. I needed milk. And then this is one of my favorite things to do from Costco, is to get 1 or 2 of these rotisserie chickens and to just take everything off the bones and then like package all the chicken into little baggies and throw it in my freezer so that I have chicken for everything. And a chicken is only $5, and it's just like saves you so much money and time to just take it off the bone. You have to spend some time just taking it off the bone, but it lasts a long time, and I can probably get like 4 or 5 bags of chicken from each. I just toss them in my freezer, and then we have food like chicken, protein for meals throughout the week, and it's awesome. I love to put it in soups, love to defrost it and put it on salads. Honestly, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, and then Dan has been eating these ones pretty well. We also get the Go-Go Squeeze brand from Walmart sometimes, but I just thought I'd grab these ones. Hopefully he'll like them. He's had them before, he just hasn't had them in a while, so we're gonna have him eat those. Just the fruit and vegetable pouches. I don't know. They're the ones I buy. I don't know. I'm sure they're good. And then these ones. And then this, I got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I like to get it here at Costco because you can get 2, like you buy 1, get 1 half off if you think about it, because it's like $5.50, and I think you can get one of these for like $3.50, so it's a little bit cheaper to buy 2. Necessary baby wipes every time I go there. That is probably the #1 thing on my list, and it was worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. It's worth it. These are my favorite fruit snacks. Some people hate them, some people love them. I'm a lover and they're so good. Sometimes I have to settle for Mott's, but then I don't eat them and it's probably a good thing, but I did get the Welch's. They're delicious. I will eat them. It's fine. Then I got some Cheetos, some crunchy Cheetos. They usually have the Cheeto Puffs, which Dan, I don't know which ones he likes better. He likes chips. Honestly, he'll just say chips and then he'll eat them and it's fine. Call them chips, he'll probably eat them. And so I got these ones. He's eaten both kinds, so he'll probably like these just fine. I'm 99% sure he'll like them. So Doritos, always a staple. Devin loves Doritos. And then we are coming over to the freezer foods. This I just got. It's got 4 bags of microwavable broccoli. I don't know, you just eat it. It just helps make any meal a little bit healthier, you know? So I got some of those. It's hard to see with the window behind, but it's okay. What's sad about this is I got these, but they're not individually wrapped, which means that they'll probably get freezer burnt before we get through them, unless we're really diligent about closing the bag after. We'll see. Devin is not always good at that, but we'll see. I get these for Devin's lunches so I don't have to make him something all the time, which I don't do anyway, and he survives. But so I got some corn dogs, and then I found these ham and cheese melts. They looked pretty good. It's a cheese pita snack sandwich. I don't know. It looked good. It's kind of like just like a melt. It's got pita bread, so I don't know. I don't know how it'll be, but I'm sure it'll taste fine. It doesn't say how to make them though. Oh, microwave oven. Cool. Yeah, they're just microwavable and he'll eat them. And then these are my favorite thing that you can get out of like the food court at Costco. They're the chicken bakes that they're like this long and they're so good. Oh my gosh. So they've got like chicken and bacon and cheese and Caesar dressing, green onions, and it's all in like this pizza crust, and oh my gosh, give it to me now. It's so delicious and I just want to eat it. Can I eat it? I love Costco. I love their food. Can I eat it? Oh my gosh, it's so good. So moving on, I got some pizzas. I figured that these would be nice for dinners when I don't want to cook, and there's 4 of them. So it'll either be 2 dinners or 4 dinners depending on what I put with it. So I'll either have to use 2 or 4 pizzas, or 1 or 2 pizzas depending on what else goes with the meal, you know? So yeah, so I got those, and like I can put toppings on it, hence bacon. I can put bacon on top, you know, put some bacon on there, put some ham, put something delicious, and no one will be sad about it because everyone loves pizza. So, and it's just the Kirkland brand, so I was excited about that. It was like $10 for the 4 pizzas, which I thought was really good. All right, this one I am pumped about. I'm excited. This is steamed dumplings, and it comes with 6 trays of 6. So I can do dumplings for 6 meals, or 3 depending on what else I'm putting with it. But they just looked really good, and I even have a dumpling steamer that I got for my birthday a few years ago from Devin because he's wonderful. But it also can be cooked in the microwave, which is pretty nice too. So depending on what mood I'm in, I have 6 chances to try it out. So that's pretty exciting. And then this one. This is the Just Bare lightly breaded chicken breast, which is like a dupe for the chicken at Chick-fil-A. And I would say that they're not quite as good as Chick-fil-A. We have done them once, but they're pretty good. I would eat them again, and I was pretty excited when I saw them, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a bag. We're gonna eat them. We're gonna be happy about it. We got Chick-fil-A sauce to eat with it, so you know, it's still better than eating the Tyson chicken nuggets with Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, these are just quite a bit better than those. So I got those. It's 4 pounds of them, but it sounded really good, so we're trying them again. And then I got myself a pair of joggers because you can never have enough joggers. The ones I have are just a little tight. I think they shrunk in the wash because I haven't gained weight. I haven't. But I just grabbed these because they looked really cute. They had a really cute style. The pockets were really cute. And they're just the color I like. I was just excited about them. So hopefully they look good. Hopefully they feel good. They're so soft. That was another selling point. They were just so soft and like lightweight. The ones I have are more heavy. So I'm like, yeah, I think I need some more lightweight ones that are just a little more comfy for the summer too. All right, here's the last item. It's really not as exciting as the other ones because I don't get to eat it, but but I got some dog food. And I've done like the chicken one, and I think that's the only one we've done so far of this brand. And we kind of switch up our dog food. We don't really ever get the same dog food ever, but I decided to try the lamb one for them this time because they like to switch up their dog food. They like different flavors and things. So it's really dark behind that window. so hopefully they enjoy their dog food. It looks like dog food to me. I don't know. I have no idea. But this is my haul. And I'm excited about it. There's just so much stuff. I'm gonna put it away and we're gonna hang out and do some fun things. So yeah, let's put all this away. Also, I'm already utilizing my cabinet up there. Doesn't it look good? Sort of. Not perfect, but you know. It's a work in progress, guys. Lots of paint will be involved in this. So first, I'm gonna put away all the freezer and the fridge stuff, and then we'll do a little bit of food prep.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now.
Fruit snack, anyone?
I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love?
So right here, I'm just taking my old bananas and sticking them in the freezer. I just bagged them up so that they wouldn't get lost, but I'm gonna separate them, like take the peels off later, but just didn't have time to really peel them and like freeze them separately, if that makes sense. And then right here, I am just putting the cereal in these containers. I wiped them out first because they just had a few crumbs in them from the last cereal that was in them. I wasn't too worried about it. It was like Raisin Bran, so it's not too serious. So I'm excited about the cereal. Actually, I've had it a couple times since filming this, and it is freaking delicious. It's so good. So if you guys want to try it, it's the Cheerios Oat Crunch with cinnamon, and it's just so good. And it fit perfectly in these 2 containers that I got from Walmart.
Love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Who said it'd be easy to be in love? Who said that the sun would always shine? I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love?
So here I am just starting to wash the strawberries. I got my Dr. Bronner's soap, which is good for washing basically anything in a bowl. And I'm just cutting up these strawberries that I bought literally a week ago. Man, they lasted so long, and I do think it's because I kept them in this Fresh Keeper, Fruit Fresh Keeper. And don't worry, I'll have them linked below. I looked around forever to see if I could find some that were like cheaper, but honestly, for the price and for what they are, and I just felt like these were the best ones for that price. And they're all pretty similar in price. So I just kind of splurged a little bit. It was a little bit of a splurge, but it was very necessary because it keeps my fruit fresh for so much longer. And honestly, like 1 to 2 to 3 days longer is just amazing. And given that my strawberries never stayed very good in the fridge, I just try and make sure I don't cut them up until we're literally about to use them. So I put them into these containers and just kind of let the container do its job by keeping them fresh, keeping the moisture in and off of them. I don't know, it's just the way it works is really great. And you'll see that I do end up taking the ones out of the green one because I realized that I'm like, oh yeah, I need to separate these out into like ones that we need to use sooner and ones that we can use a little bit later, just so that we use the strawberries that are a little bit older first, or ones that are starting to go first, and then the ones that are gonna stay nice for a little bit longer we have in the green container, and then in the blue container are the ones that can be eaten sooner. And then we ended up eating the ones that I cut up that night. Alright, and so this is just the last clips that I filmed, and I'm just putting the doors, the cabinet doors on this cabinet so you can kind of see what my vision is. It will give it just a little bit of a nicer look. It's not totally nice yet because you can still see the box behind and all the wood behind and everything. It's not pretty yet, but it's getting there. It's getting better, and I'm starting to see my own vision so much better, and it makes me so happy. And I tried to put the door on after putting the hinges into the frame, and I was like, that's a bad idea. So I didn't do that with the second door, but I did. I don't know what it was with this door, but it was hard to get these hinges into those holes. I don't know, it was really hard, so it took a minute, so here I am like pushing on it forever. And then I finally got them in and drilled them into the hole, drilled the nails in there. That's not what it's called. It's called a screw, Lindsay. Come on. You drill the screw in there, and then I put them up on the actual door, and here I am not showing you anything. It's fine. It's okay, I fixed it. So there's one door on there, and then I'm just trying to get the second door on there. And yeah, it actually turned out a lot easier than I thought it was going to be to get these hinges on there, which helps that I gave that extra piece of wood behind the door frame so that there was a place for the hinge to go. That was very helpful. Proud of myself for that, not gonna lie. And the hinges are pretty easy. They're just time consuming, and so yep, just trying to get it up there, and you're gonna see it closed in a second. It transforms that space so much better. And yes, it's a smaller cabinet, but it's the only way we could make it look nice on that wall. And I didn't want to put cabinets underneath these boxes because they're just kind of ugly. Like, the box is really ugly. And there was another box like that in our kitchen that we actually were able to tear down. This one just has a vent behind it, so we had to build the cabinets around it, and that's fine. It's just a little less space, but you know, it's all good. I feel really good about this. I'm just adjusting the doors to make sure that they line up and making sure that they are, you know, the same height and same distance from the cabinet fronts. And it's just, yep, sometimes you just have to adjust them. Sometimes you don't. That's really nice when you don't have to, but this time I did, so there we go. Well, that's everything, and I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching this video. I really enjoy making them for you, and I have a lot of fun talking to you guys in the comments, so don't stop commenting. Just come and hang out with me. I just love it so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye!